Hi Mom, today I'm going to actually make this first video to show you how to play something more than just what's on sheet music. So I'm going to show you a simple way to play Amazing Grace from a lead sheet, or just with the melody if you can pick it out, or find the melody without chords. Alright, so I'm going to use very simple chord progression until the very end. We have to switch it up just a little bit. I actually switch between two, but I would start on C, A minor, then I'll either go to F, G, or after I go C, A minor, go to D minor and G. Alright, and so what it's going to sound like when I'm done is something like this. Alright, so as you can hear, that's really simple. Might get a little monotonous using just this technique, but it's really better than using just one pattern for most patterns. You can switch it up a little bit if you want, but it goes just like 1 3 5 1 9 5 1 5 1 3 5. Then I go to and you can obviously do this on different chords. I don't know if this is actually the chords you'd find on a lead sheet for Amazing Grace at all, but go to the A minor. 1 3 5 1 9 5 1 5 1 3 5 1. And that's really all you do, except at the very end of this, it doesn't end at the right time. So I usually do what was blind, but now I see. As you might have been able to see or hear, that's on I C, do G7 on I to a C chord on C. Why are you going so far? Just don't be crazy. Try and keep it kind of the same instead of constantly moving, okay? Thanks, Estelle. And so that's really it. You could start with an introduction with just this if you wanted, but I prefer to just start sometimes, unless I'm going to do something more fancy. Just to start, sure. Alright, so like I was saying, we had so you could start with the introduction with just this or something like that. Unless I'm going to do something fancier, I don't really like to. Or you can just start on Amazing Grace, like that. And so that's really about it. All you heard me do in the right hand was the melody with a few mistakes, almost done, yes, and some sixths. I think I might have done a couple thirds, but honestly those were the parts that didn't sound as good. So you can do, or lots of times I'm moving down, I just go from a sixth to the top to just a single note in the middle. And sometimes thirds will sound good, but even if it's a little bit slightly unexpected, usually the sixths work well, and it's a... Yeah, there I try to do a third just because I was going down. Sometimes a lot of times I do that when I'm making it up, but that's not really good. So I ended up doing a fourth there, which you could do, but to keep it simple, I would just do sixth melody notes with sixths or nothing, if to start out with, and then you can, but you can experiment with all sorts of other, doing some thirds in there, doing whatever. Sometimes I've played it with putting like a full chord in there. This makes the extended chord sound a little more jazzy, but it can still fit. Anyway, it's now 6 minutes. I hope that helps you get started. Happy practicing. Love you, Mom.